Have you ever pondered the profound wisdom behind the parable of the sheep and goats as told in the Gospel of Matthew chapter 25 verses 31 to 46? This parable holds a deep significance, and today we'll delve into this timeless story, unraveling its layers and exploring its meaning. Starting with a brief overview, the parable of the sheep and goats is a story that Jesus tells about the end of time. It paints a vivid picture of the day when the Son of Man will separate people into two groups, like a shepherd separates his flock into sheep and goats. Diving deeper into the parable, we encounter the first group, the sheep. They are placed on the right, a position of honor in biblical times. These are the people who provided food to the hungry, drink to the thirsty, hospitality to strangers, clothes to the naked, and visited the sick and imprisoned. In response to their confusion about when they had done these things for the Son of Man, he replies, "Truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me." Moving on to the goats, we find them on the left, a lesser position. These people did not do the acts of kindness that the sheep did. They too are surprised when the Son of Man tells them that they ignored him when he was hungry, thirsty, a stranger, naked, sick, and imprisoned. He then reveals, "Truly I tell you, whatever you did not do for one of the least of these, you did not do for me." Breaking it down, this parable is a call to action. It highlights the importance of compassion and kindness towards the least of these. It teaches us that acts of love and mercy are not just duties to our fellow humans, but are services to God Himself. The sheep represent those who act out of love, compassion, and kindness, without expecting anything in return. They do not realize that by helping others, they are serving God. On the other hand, the goats represent those who neglect their duties towards others, thereby disregarding God. Scene script. Summing up, the parable of the sheep and goats is a powerful reminder of our responsibility towards our fellow humans. It calls us to see Christ in everyone around us and to act with love and kindness. By doing so, we are not only serving our fellow humans, but we are serving God Himself. Remember, every act of kindness counts, no matter how small. The way we treat others is a reflection of our relationship with God. So, be a sheep. Show compassion and kindness to everyone you meet, for in doing so, you are serving God. Thank you for joining this exploration of the parable of the sheep and goats. If you want to dive deeper into the wisdom of the Bible, subscribe to the Closer to God channel. Share this video with your friends and family to help spread these valuable lessons. And don't forget to like this video if it helped you understand this parable better. Stay blessed, keep spreading kindness, and always strive to be closer to God. Until next time. Before we wrap up, let's look at some interesting facts related to the parable of the sheep and goats. First, did you know this parable is unique to the Gospel of Matthew? Unlike many of Jesus's parables, it isn't found in any of the other Gospels. Second, this parable is part of Jesus's discourse on the end times, giving us a glimpse into his vision of the final judgment. Lastly, the parable of the sheep and goats has influenced many works of art and literature throughout history, emphasizing its enduring impact and relevance. These facts add another layer of depth to our understanding of this profound parable.